Good morning student. Today I Purnima. I welcome you all to my English class, and today children I'm going to revise with you adjective. Okay, it's a very common topic and I think generally everybody know, but you should know it in detail. So first of all, what is an adjective? That means the word that adds something to the meaning of a noun or pronoun or qualify. It is called an adjective. That means children, a word that adds something to the meaning of noun or pronoun, that is called an adjective. Okay, like I saw an old man. So man is here is noun, and children old is adding to its meaning. So this is a adjective. Now he is a tall boy. So you can say boy is a noun and tall is adding to its meaning. So this is an adjective. This is the longest river. Okay, so river is a noun and longest is adding to its meaning. So it is adjective. So I have told you children what is an adjective. The word that add meaning, that add something to the meaning of a noun or pronoun or qualified, it is called an adjective. Okay, so I saw an old man. So here, like I've given you three examples. I've given you three examples: old, tall, and largest. These three are the adjective. Okay. So, children, so there are many types of adjectives are there, and first is adjective of quality. So, what is the first adjective? It is adjective of quality. So children, first is adjective of quality. All right. Adjective of quality. Now children, in adjective of quality, it tells about the quality. Okay, that means this adjective shows what is the quality of a noun or a pronoun. Like he is a fat boy. So fat is the quality of that boy. Then Jaipur is a big city, or you can say Varanasi is a holy city. So children, holy and big, it is describing, it is telling about the quality of the city. City is a noun. So this is a what? This is adjective of quality. So it is adding to the meaning. It is telling about the city. One is big city, the other is a holy city. So it is telling about the quality of a noun. Okay. Now children, adjective of quantity. So my second point is adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. Children, adjective of quantity tell us. Adjective of quantity tell us the quantity of a thing. So adjective of quantity tell us about the quantity of a thing. Like I have some money. He has a little house. He has a little bed. So children, some and little is telling about the quantity. Okay, it is telling about the quantity. Or they say there is a little water in a jug. So children, here again little is telling about the quantity. Okay. uh, Now children, I will be telling you something about the adjective of number. So adjective of number tell the number of a thing. So what does adjective of a number tell? It tell about the number of things, like he gave me few books, Sarla had 5 pens. So it will take about the number. There's a difference between adjective of quantity and adjective of a number. Adjective of number, children, they tell the amount, they tell the how many. Ask the question by you have to find it, the adjective of number, by asking how many. You have to make question with how many. Now children, the adjective of number, it is of 3 kinds. Adjective of number is of 3 kinds. So first is definite numeral adjective. Okay, first is definite numeral adjective. Now this is of 2 kinds, cardinal and ordinal. So children, adjective of number, there are three kinds. First kind is definite numeral adjective, and children, this definite numeral adjective is of 2 kind. Okay, one is cardinal number, the other is ordinal number. So cardinal number is 1, 2, 3, 100, 50, 1000, and ordinal number is first, second, third. Okay, so ordinal number is first, second, third, last. Okay, and this is 1, 2, 3, 100. Okay, so this is cardinal number. Okay, in which numbers are there clearly. Ordinal number, what we will have for 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So children, now second type of number of adjective is indefinite numeral adjective. In adjective of number, what is the second kind of adjective? It is indefinite numeral adjective. So what is indefinite numeral adjective? What is indefinite numeral adjective? Indefinite numeral adjective is that adjective that do not refer to any exact number. Children, the exact number is not told, like all, few, some, many. Okay, there are many persons standing in the street. So exact amount of person is we are not knowing about the exact amount of person here. Okay, we are only knowing that there are some person standing, and then all the students will go for a picnic. So you can see children, all the students will go for a picnic. That means children, all the student here, okay, all the students will go for a picnic. It means children, all the student, that means children, the exact number is not known here. The exact number of the student is not known here. Okay, all the student will go for a picnic. Now then children, the third type of adjective is distributive numeral adjective. What is the third type of adjective? Is distributive numeral adjective. Okay, so here we can tell you each, every, both, either. Each, every, both, either. Each, every, both, either. Okay, each of the student got, each boy got the packet of sweet. Every citizen must do their duty. Every citizen must do their duty. Each boy got the packet of sweet. Okay, so children, you can see, okay, that distributed numeral adjective will it refer to each one of a number. Like both the side were trees. The trees were grown at both the side of the road. The trees were grown at both the side of the road. Other side of the road is parking stand. So proper adjective. Now children, I will be telling you about proper adjective. What is a proper adjective? Proper adjective are that adjective which are formed with the help of the proper noun. Okay, which is formed with the help of a proper noun. And I hope what is a proper noun? Proper noun is that noun which is particular, like Indian. India is a proper noun. Ganges. Okay, there are many rivers, so many rivers will come in the category of common noun. But if we will talk about for some particular river, Ganga, so it is a proper noun. So children, proper adjectives are formed from proper nouns, like French wine. So this is proper adjectives. It is formed from proper noun. That is, example 1, he is a British poet. He is an Indian fellow. This is the French wine. Okay, so this is formed from. Then Japanese goods are famous goods. Japanese goods are famous in the world. So children, British, Indian, French, Japanese goods. These are the one which is telling you about the which is telling you about what? It is telling you about proper adjectives. Now the fourth type of adjective. What is the fourth type of adjective? It is demonstrative adjective. The next type of adjective is demonstrative adjective, which demonstrate the things. Which demonstrate the things. Okay, like this, that. Okay, this will come in the category of demonstrative adjective. In demonstrative adjective are those adjectives that indicates towards the noun. That indicates towards the noun that follows. Like this pen, that house, this pen, that house, etc. Okay, this pen, that house, etc. This is a proper adjective. Now children, interrogative adjective. Now what is next? It is an interrogative adjective. Like what? It start with what, how much, how many. Okay, how much, how many. So this is interrogative adjective. How much, how many. All right. Like what color is your hair? Whose purse is this? Okay, what color is your hair? So here what is an interrogative adjective? Whose purse is this? Okay, it is indicating what? Whose purse. So whose is an interrogative adjective. Then which train goes to Mumbai? Which train goes to Mumbai? It is an interrogative adjective. So possessive adjective. Now children, we will do that possessive adjective. What is possessive adjective? These are the adjective that shows the relation of a thing with someone. So now we will do the last adjective, that is a possessive adjective. So possessive adjective tells us, these are the adjectives which tells us that or which shows the relation of a thing with someone. So what does it do? It shows the relation of a thing with someone or some thing. So if there are two things, so what is the relation between these two things? This is a possessive adjective. Okay, like my pen. Okay, or you can write relation of a thing, only this much, like it is my pen. My is a possessive adjective. This is your book. Book is a noun and your is a possessive adjective. Pen is a noun and pen is a possessive adjective. Okay, so these are the possessive adjective. Now children, I will be telling you some more important points related with adjective. So adjective of quality means you have to describe the show the quality of a noun, like red, honest, he is an honest person, he is a tall boy, this is a beautiful flower. Adjective of quantity, it shows it, or that it tells the quantity of something, like I have some money, there is a little water in the jug, enough, he don't have enough money, or he don't have, no, he did not have, he don't have any book. Okay, little, he has a little space in his room. Then children, adjective of number is there, like definite and ordinal is there, like first, second, third. Then cardinal is there, 1, 2, 3, 100. Then indefinite, all, few, several, some, any, enough, no, none. Even none is an adjective. Then we have distributive adjective, each, every, both, either. On either side of the road we have trees. Both the side of the school there is a parking space. Each student got its packet. Every citizen has to do their duty. So children, this is some of the adjective. All right. Then proper adjective is formed from the proper noun, like Indian, he is an Indian citizen. this is a French wine, or French perfumes are very famous, Japanese goods are very famous. Then demonstrative, through which we demonstrate some of the noun like this, that, these, those students are the student from this school, these girls from belongs, these books are from, we get from this shop only. Okay, then this and that is also a demonstrative adjective. Then of course interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjective is that adjective which is used to ask question with the noun, like which pen is mine. So pen is a noun, and which, it is used with noun, which pen. So here which is a interrogative adjective. Okay, so children, you can see that how many types of adjectives I have we have done with you. All right, then proper, possessive, adjective, distributive, interrogative, everything we have done. Then children, we will do the comparison of adjective. Comparison of adjective is there, children, where we do the, this is known as degree of comparison. Okay, that many adjectives are compared. So in what manner these adjectives are compared, this we have to see. So children, like I will be telling you 3 sentences. Raman is a strong boy. Harish is stronger than Raman. Anil is the strongest of the 3. So children, strong, stronger and strongest. This is the adjective of quality. But you can see here that all the 3 sentences are being compared. Raman is a strong boy. Harish is stronger than Raman. Anil is the strongest of the 3. So children, the adjective strong is to be in the positive degree. So adjective strong is to be in the positive degree. It simply denotes the existence of some quality of in the things or person we speak about. So children, please you have to note it down. The adjective strong is to be, it is known as, children, the positive degree. It simply denotes the existence of some quality in the thing or person we speak about. It is used when no comparison is added. So children, there are 3 degrees are there in the adjective. Okay, and children, what are these 3 degrees? Now we will say comparison of adjective. We will read comparison of adjective. Comparison of adjectives is done by 3 steps. First is positive degree, then is comparative degree, and superlative degree. Okay, positive degree is there, comparative degree is there, and superlative degree is there. So children, positive degree is, it simply denotes the existence of some quality. In positive degree, children, it simply denotes the existence of some quality. We don't have to compare with any other quality. We don't have to do the comparison. Like Raman is a strong boy. Okay, there is no comparison, there is no other fellow. It is only indicating one quality, that Raman is a strong boy. Sita is a clever girl. So here children, we are not doing any comparison. We are only telling that, it is only telling about the positive degree. It is only telling that there is no existence of some quality is there when we speak about. Harish is the stronger than Raman. Harish is stronger than Raman. Now children, if we will see this sentence, we can see 2 persons are compared here. Okay, and we are using the word then. We are using the word then here. So this is comparative degree. So in comparative, Harish is stronger than Raman. If you will see this sentence, Harish is stronger than Raman. You can see two person are compared. Who are the two person which is compared? It is Harish and Raman. So in comparison, children, in the second comparative degree, children, here two person are being compared. Like here Harish is compared with Raman, and children, we use the word then. And while comparing, we use the word then. Okay, so two words are compared here and we are using the word then. So children, in positive degree, no comparison with any other person is there. Only it indicates that one quality is there. In um, children, in the second degree, that is comparative degree, it is always two person are there to be compared, and children, we use the second form of the degree, that is known as comparative degree, and children, here two person are compared and we use the word then. Then children, one sentence is there, Anil is the strongest of all. So if you will see here, Anil is the strongest. Okay, this is known as superlative degree. Here more than two person is being compared here. So Anil is the strongest. If you will see here, children, you can see more than the two person is compared here. Anil is the strongest person. More than the two person is compared here. Who are the 2%? Anil. Okay, Anil is the strongest of the three. So here more than the two person is compared here. So here Anil is the strongest of the three. That is, at least three persons are there, and Anil is the strongest of all the three. Now children, the strongest, in the superlative degree, we always use the. We always use the in the superlative degree. Okay. Now, in some of the cases, children, when we compare, ER is used in the comparative and EST is used in the positive, like thick, thicker, thickest, tall, taller, tallest. So you can see ER is used in the comparative degree and superlative degree EST, like kind, kinder, kindest. Now children, if the positive ends in E or R or ST, we use ER with comparative and EST with the superlative. Okay, like brave. Here the word ends with E. So here braver, comparative is there, braver, and superlative is there, bravest. Okay, wise. ER is used with comparative. The word wise is ending here with E. So ER is added with comparative and EST is added with superlative. Larger, largest. Okay, wise, wiser, wisest. Okay, so children, you can see how we are forming the how degree of comparison is formed. Then there are many degree of comparison is there, like if the positive degree has only one syllable and and in one consonant. No, you can like if the positive ends in Y and Y is preceded by a consonant. Okay, then Y is changed into I, like happy will in the comparison, in the comparative degree, it will change into happier. I mean to say, if the positive degree ends with Y and there is a consonant before that Y, so while changing into comparative, ER will be added and EST will be added with the superlative, like merry. Merry means happier, happy. Merrier, merriest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Gray, grayer, grayest. Okay. So children, then children, there are many adjectives are there which are known as, which are compared irregularly, like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. Okay, and then little, less, least, much, more, old, older, oldest. So these are some of the adjectives which are known as uh, which are known as, which are they are used as compared as irregularly. Okay, so just remember this, children. We show positive degree, that means one quality is there. If two person are compared, we use comparative degree, and if more than two are used, we compare with the superlative degree. In superlative degree, the is used with the word before the word. In comparative, when we compare the two things, the, and is used. With this, I end the lesson here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.